Hello everyone and welcome back to Calmlands. This is the multiplayer co-op with Nordic farming and we have reached episode number 10. 10 episodes already. Crazy to think, but the farm has come a long way already and we have a delivery this morning, a front attachment for our Schluter, and Nordic is going to get that fitted up, see if that goes on alright. Let's get the spanner out. There we go, look at that. So the Schluter is now capable of carrying something on the front, and it's got a PTO as well, so that's pretty handy dandy. So first job today, we need to finish off with the last field to get planted, farmyard field here. As you can see, it's full of weeds, and we have soybeans in all the other fields apart from the farmhouse field that has barley in from memory. Let me just take a look. Yep, so farmhouse field has barley in, and then all the others, these two here, have soybean, and we're going to put soybean in farmyard field as well. So we need to grab the seed drill. I think Nordic's got the seed drill already hooked up to the Schluter. I'm too busy talking and I need to catch up now. But yes, we have barley in one field and soybean in all the others, as that's because we are gearing up for getting some pigs on the farm. Yeah, we've got a nice spot where we're hopefully going to put a pig pen. So we are going to need all the things to keep the pigs happy, and they need barley, soybean and sorghum. We've got some sorghum in the silo already, so that's pretty handy. Just heading up to the farmhouse, as we've got a silo of seed there and want to make use of it. I think Nordic is heading to go get some fuel for the Schluter from the central shop. Right, let's just get right underneath and fill up with seed. Nice and full. So cover on, and let's head over to farmyard field where we can meet Nordic to start doing some drilling. I was just driving past the barley and I think we spotted some weeds in there. So we are going to have to weed this field at some point. Yep, here we go, some small weeds. We want to get rid of those to help the yield, so we'll have to get a sprayer at some point. But let's hop back in and get over to farmyard field. Now let's just cut over, and here is farmyard field. Backs onto the farmyard, so that's the reason for the name. And we're just waiting on Nordic to come back from the fuel station. Here he comes. So let's get unfolded. We've got soybeans selected, so that's all good. And we'll do our usual job of a couple of headlands and then we'll break into the rows. Nordic and I are well rehearsed. We've done this a couple of times now on these fields, so that's all good and dandy. Let's just go in a wee bit and lower away. So we're off, and Nordic and I will see you once we've got this field all drilled. here we are, just covering off the little slither we missed. Nordic's got the last row over there, and then I think there was a wee patch just up here where we started, where I had missed a little tad. Always the way when I'm doing the front camera. Can't quite keep it steady and still enough, especially on multiplayer where there's a nice little jump now and again. There we go, that is us done. So we can turn off and fold away. Used a low amount of seed there, so that's always good for the farm bank balance. Yeah, we're both finished now, so we can head back, drop these seeders off, and then it's on to the next job, and that's going to be fertilising. And because we've got soybean in the majority of our fields, the fertilising job this time around is very small. Soybean does not need fertiliser, nitrogen, when you're operating precision farming, but barley does. So I'm going to be grabbing the spreader and seeing to the farmhouse field, and Nordic is going to be going to the shop to make a new purchase. We're going to get a pallet loading trailer that hitches on the back of our lovely Tatra Phoenix truck, and yeah, he's going to come along and load all these pallets to take them to the maple syrup shop, which is at our cow farm. So yeah, that will bring welcomed funds to the bank. We need some money to support the pig operation that we want to get set up. Okay, so before I get on to doing some fertilising spreading, Nordic and I are going to sell some equipment. We don't really need the rollers. We've done some discussions around rollers, and the yield it adds rolling after seeding is not a huge volume, and also the Vaderstad seed drills, you notice, have some wheels on, so they kind of roll when the seed gets drilled. So yeah, the rollers are pretty much redundant, and also with precision farming, rolling doesn't play a huge part either. So yeah, we're going to sell the rollers. It's going to give us some funds back. And Nordic is also going to sell the tedder and the windrower, as the hay stocks are very high. We've got quite a bit in the silo and the cows are filled to the brim almost. So we're not going to need to do hay for a little while, so we can sell the tedder, sell the windrower, and the next time we need to do hay we can upgrade our equipment and get some bigger stuff with more working width. Right, into the store we go, and we just need to deposit these round the corner for sale. There we go, 27,000, and then we got another 28 from the other roller, so that's really good. Go back to the farmyard and grab the fertilising spreader. Back at the yard, Nordic is going to be grabbing the tedder and windrower, and that's going to be sold as mentioned. Okay, Nordic has loaded the windrower and tedder to the trailer, and he's going to sell those 3 items. Oh, it's wobbling quite a bit. I hope he makes it there safely. Expensive stuff, that fertiliser. Let's get to the barley field so we can start doing some spreading. Okay, so let's just nip through here and we can switch on. I'm not quite sure what's happening with the spreader. It's got this weird blade glitching through the animation there, which is quite interesting. Still doing the job, so that is good. And I probably need to increase my width, as I not making the best use of the working width we've got. But here we go. It's looking a bit odd, but we're on our way. And I'm hopefully going to get this field all fertilised. So see you when we're done. Okay, that is done. Very strange job, because it's hard to see where you're going, and also the spreader seems to have done some odd glitch through the side. So yeah, bit of a peculiar one. But I used the minimap. It's always nice deploying the minimap to help you with precision farming, knowing where to go. Had the beacon going the whole time, as usual. I forgot. Let's just quickly see if we can repair this spreader and fix that glitch. Okay, so switching it to narrow tyres seems to have solved the issue. Let's get it parked up. Right, that's parked. Let's go see what's happening with these pallets. Alright, here we go. You can see our new trailer that can load pallets. That is pretty swanky, isn't it? Yeah, very nice. I think Nordic's just going to unload them now. There they go. Flung out to the side quite nicely. Yeah, what a nice trailer. And looks like it's going to animate to close up the canvas. That's pretty good. So, time to get these sold. Cool, so that's all the maple syrup sold. I think we made quite a bit of money there. Let's take a look. There we go, 31,000 for our maple syrup. And yeah, we've clawed back 98,000 from selling some of our vehicles and equipment, which is good. I think Nordic's just parking up the truck, and I'm going to hop back in the New Holland, and we can get over to mowing field number 1. That is ready to harvest now, so yeah, we can do some mowing. We're not going to ted it this time, we're just going to mow it and forage wagon it into our lovely silo there, and we'll probably set it fermenting as well, so we can sell silage in the future. Okay, so we're back in the yard. Nordic is grabbing the mowers, and this time we're going to use the Tatra to do the forage wagoning. Now that is a bonus because the Tatra has a PTO on the back and a hitch suitable for attaching things like our forage wagon, so that works out perfect for us. And also it operates at a pretty good speed, and yeah, can transport the grass that's going to be in the forage wagon back to the cow farm pretty quickly, because it's our fastest vehicle. So that's going to work out well for us. So let's get over to field number 1 and start doing some mowing and forage wagoning. There we go, Nordic is getting started. He's got it swaffed, so let's get the forage wagon started, lowered, and we can start picking up our grass. Might be a bit different with the Tatra, not used to such a long wheelbase for pulling a forage wagon, but yeah, it's doing the trick. Got good pulling power, this Tatra, so it makes the job nice and easy. It's also got a nice wide pickup, which is quite forgiving when you're not quite keeping straight and true like I am at the moment. But I'm going to crack on with this. Nordic's going to get all the mowing done nice and neatly, no doubt. And I'm going to try my best to pick up as best we can. So, see you in a short while. Right, just pulling up to the silo. I've already done one load in here, which is good, and this is the second. There's the tiniest little slither left on the field, so I'm going to go hop back and do that now. Yeah, nice to have quite a bit of grass in the silo, and we can kick that off fermenting whilst we are unloading. Let's set that going now. So grass silage, activate. So here we've got 87,000 litres, and then a tiny little fraction I'm just going to go grab from the field now. Here we are, no blade left behind. Oh, there we go, big expenditure out. Nordic has purchased our pig farm, so we're going to go over there and have a little look at what's going on after we drop this last remnant of grass in the silo. Really fun driving this Tatra truck, and I know it's not conventional to probably use it with a forage wagon, but it's got the hitch, it's got a PTO, so I can't see why not. Okay, that's unloaded, so let's just drop the forage wagon off for a moment and go down to see what's happening with the pig farm. So here we are, the pig farm. It's carved into the hills. Nordic has been terrain editing, but yeah, the pig shed looks pretty good. Nordic is still running with it, so we'll let him finish off. But yeah, we should have a nice textured sort of cut out area of the land here that's been carved to make room for our lovely pig farm. Probably quite good from a landscaping point of view, because it's going to be sheltered from the wind that comes from this direction, so that'll keep our pigs nice and happy, and also keeps it a little bit hidden from the landscape as well. Doesn't obscure the view, which is nice. But yeah, looking really nice. We'll come and inspect it once it's all done. We'll leave Nordic to his work and just go and park the forage wagon back up. Forage wagon. There we go, that's dropped off. And I'm going to go pick up the trailer with a full load of sorghum in readiness for the pigs. So trailer, and let's get our sorghum in there. Okay, that's the last bits of the sorghum, so we'll go and just drop that near the pig farm for now until we're ready to get some pigs. We have got a bit of cash, so could still buy some pigs. Right, so let's turn into our pig farm. And I will leave the sorghum here ready to load when we've got some pigs. So Nordic is doing some finishing touches and I am going to go grab some pigs. So I need the animal trailer that's through here and we'll head off to the animal dealer to go grab some pigs. Oh dear, I think we've left these gates open. The cows could have escaped. Luckily they didn't. Our lovely animal trailer. Right, at the animal dealer, so let's take a look at what pigs we can get. Okay, so with the pigs, like all the other animals, we can get them at a lower age, so you can get 0-month piglets, or we can get 6-month-old pigs, which are ready to reproduce, and their gestation period is 4 months, so that means it would take 4 months to produce a piglet. But we're going to get a mixture of each. So we've got German Landrace, Bethlehem Black and Berkshire. So I think we're going to get about 10 of each. There we go. So we've got 30 pigs, 10 German Landrace, 10 Bethlehem Black Pied and 10 Berkshire. Brilliant. So let's get those back to the pig farm. Right, so here we are. Nordic has finished the final touches of the pig farm. And look at that. Got some nice cliff textures there. And yeah, it really is nicely cut into the landscape here. We can arch our way through. And let's take a little drive around, shall we, first of all. I think the pigs will probably go through the main shed. But looking really nice. It's a big old pig shed. I think it can take up to 200 pigs. So yeah, we're not by any means filling it. Here we go. So I think we can try and drive through here if we can. Probably better if I just reverse it up. Let's lower the ramp and get these piggies offloaded. There we go. That's them unloaded. So we can just go and drop the trailer off down the side and go give them some food. They're going to need it. They're going to be hungry. There we go. So Nordic is going to feed them. I think there's a silo here where we can load up the sorghum, which is fantastic. So yeah, let's have a look. Hello piggies. These guys look happy. They got some nice heat lamps, which is good. Here comes Nordic. Close these doors to make his life a bit easier. And in goes the sorghum. Very nice. So that 43,000 litres only gave them 50% of the base food. They are going to need some grain. That's going to be the barley. And then I think the protein is going to be the soybeans. So yeah, the sorghum gives them the 50%. The grain or barley or wheat gives them the 25%. And then the protein, the soybean, gives them the 20%. We haven't got any root crops, but we do plan on doing some in the future. But yeah, they need some water, and yeah, they're also going to need some straw as well. So when we get some straw, which we'll get from the barley, we will be giving them that. But yeah, must give them some water. Right, hopping in the Fiat Agri, get the water tank, and give our pigs some water. Fill her up. Cool, right, let's get them some water. Okay, let's just give them some lovely water. Okay, so that's the water in. Nordic is here now, so just get the water tank dropped off. And that is probably going to be it for today. Has been a busy one. We had to drill our last soybean field and also get the barley fertilised. We sold quite a bit of equipment and then really started on our pig farm, which is looking very, very good. So we've got 30 pigs and they're looking alright so far. They need a bit more than just sorghum to give them some good health, so we will be giving them the soybean and the barley when it's time to harvest. Yeah, we could give them straw. I don't know whether we absolutely need to. If we give them straw, they're probably more likely to produce manure, and we would actually prefer them just making slurry for ease of spreading on our fields with natural fertiliser. But yeah, pigs are looking good. So, that is it. I hope you have enjoyed watching. A big thank you for your views, likes and subscribes. If you've got any tips, tricks or things you'd like us to do, then feel free to leave a comment. Please check out Nordic's channel for his perspective of today's video. But all that's left to say is, hope to see you again next time, and until then, catch you later. Cheers all. Bye bye.